Today, I'm going to be building the ultimate record-breaking team in FC 25. We've got a goalkeeper that went over 1,300 minutes without conceding a goal, a midfielder that scored in 4 different competition finals, and a striker that won 3 World Cups. And some other of these records you just aren't going to believe. My goal is to build a team that's good enough to win a competitive game of FC 25. But if I lose, I'll be discarding one of these expensive record breakers for every goal I lose by. No, I'm not discarding him. So let's start with a striker. Now I could use Robert Lewandowski because he holds a record for the most Bundesliga goals in one season and the record for the most consecutive number of games scoring in a row. I could also use Hugo Sanchez, who holds the record for the most number of bicycle kick goals in their career. But you can't start a record-breaking team with anyone but Cristiano Ronaldo. Real Madrid's top ever goal scorer, most international club goals, most Champions League goals, most Champions League goals in one season, and the highest ever headed goal record of 2.93 meters. So I'm going to buy myself Team of the Year Suey Monster for 4.8 million coins. Oh, I love this card. For other striker spot, I've got 4 more record breakers, but we'll come back to that later. Next, we're going to get a right wing. And I could take David Beckham, who holds the record for the most number of free kick goals in the Premier League, which is 18. I could use Inaki Williams, because he holds the record for the most consecutive matches in La Liga history. This guy literally never gets injured. 251 matches. That's like 6 seasons. But you can't have a record-breaking team without Lionel Messi. Most ever goals scored for Barcelona. Most ever goals scored in La Liga. Most ever goals scored in a calendar year. The most trophies ever won. And he's won the most ever Ballon d'Ors. So I have to buy him for 1.3 million coins. 2 goats to start a team? I'm liking my odds. Centre midfielder next. And I could add the Brazilian legend Zico, who holds the record for the most career goals scored by a midfielder. I could also add Luka Modric. He was the first Croatian player to win the Ballon d'Or in 2018. And at 38 years old and 289 days, he is the oldest goal scorer in Euros history. His FC card's only 89 rated, and I want higher rated than that. So I'm going to add Kevin De Bruyne and his 94 rated flashback card because he holds a record for the fastest time to get 50 Premier League assists. He did it in 123 games. That's crazy. Once again, I've got 2 other record breakers for our other centre mid slot later. But now it's right back time. We could use Trent Alexander-Arnold, who holds the record for the most assists by a defender in a Premier League season. We could add the Argentinian icon Javier Zanetti, who holds the record for the most consecutive appearances of an outfield player in Serie A. He didn't miss a game for over 3 years. But the right back I am going to use is the highest rated right back with a record. It's 90 rated Philipp Lahm, the German legend. I'm going to buy him for nearly 200,000 coins and put him into my team. Can you guess what his record is? I'll tell you later. As now, I need to get a centre-back. And we've got 3 options. First, Ronald Koeman, the Dutch and Barcelona legend. And he holds the record for the most goals ever scored by a defender. 253? This guy can hit a free kick and a shot. Sol Campbell, who holds the record for the longest unbeaten run in the Premier League, which was 56 games. And our final option is Lucio, who set a record in the 2006 World Cup for the most consecutive minutes without committing a foul. That's more than 4 games without fouling somebody. Now, Lucio and Koeman both have 91 rated cards in the game, but I already have Koeman in my club, so I'm going to use him in my squad. Now, for my other centre-back spot, we could take Franco Baresi, who has a very unfortunate record of scoring the most own goals in his Serie A career. 8 is a lot of goals, isn't it? I could also add Mickey van der Veen, as he holds a record for the fastest speed recorded in the Premier League at 37.38 kilometers per hour. So just a little bit faster than me. But the centre-back I'm actually going to use holds a record for the longest unbeaten home run for a defender of 70 games. You can probably guess who it is, right? Virgil van Dijk, and I have his 96 rated Team of the Year card. We need this man in our defence. It's crazy. Went from 2018 to 2022 without a defeat at Anfield when Van Dijk was playing. He is seriously good. Goalkeepers. We've got Edison, who holds 2 records. One for the longest ever drop kick of over 78 meters, and the second is the most Premier League assists by a goalkeeper of 6. You've got Peter, clean sheet check, who holds 2 records. The most ever Premier League clean sheets and the most ever Premier League clean sheets in one season. We could also add Gianluca Buffon, who went 973 minutes in Serie A without conceding a goal. That's nothing compared to Edwin van der Sar, who went 1,311 minutes without conceding a goal for Manchester United in the Premier League. That's like 15 games. And finally, Iker Casillas, who holds the record for the most international clean sheets. And he's done that in only 168 games, which is phenomenal. Now, as you've probably guessed, I like to take the highest rated. So I'm going to take Mr. International Clean Sheets. International Clean Sheets. That just sounds like I'm talking about bed sheets. But I'm going to take Mr. Iker Casillas because he's got a 93 rated Team of the Year honorable mention card. It was an SBC that I actually did. So I'd love to welcome him into the team. Although he's crying, which isn't a good sign. What are you crying about, mate? Hopefully me not discarding these players if I lose the game. Now, before our left back, I want to give you a chance to break a record. If you all subscribe right now, we will gain the most ever subscribers in one day on this channel ever. And whilst you're there, if you want to like the video as well, we'd much appreciate it. First left back, Paolo Maldini. Not only does he hold the record for the most appearances for a single Serie A club, AC Milan, he also holds the record for the oldest ever player to captain a Champions League winning team. The next player is the most expensive left back transfer in history. It is Vardiol and his move to Manchester City. And finally, Roberto Carlos, who holds the record for the fastest ever free kick recorded in an international match, and it went at 138 kilometers per hour. I know Maldini's records are better, but when you're given the option of buying Roberto Carlos, you buy Roberto Carlos, his Team of the Year icon card for 1.5 million coins. I love Roberto Carlos. We all love Roberto Carlos. 3 more record breakers to get. Now, for my second centre mid, we've got to choose between 2 record-breaking English legends. Frank Lampard, who holds 2 records. One for scoring against the most Premier League teams. That's actually crazy when you think about it, considering there's only 20 in there any given season. 3 go down and 3 come up. So to get 39, pretty much scored against everybody. And his other record is the highest scoring midfielder in the Premier League. The other English legend is the only player to score in a League Cup final, an FA Cup final, a Champions League final, and a UEFA Cup final. It's Mr. Steven Gerrard. And I'm going to go for Frank Lampard because he's got the highest rated card. 90 rated, future stars icon. It's actually a really decent card. He's got really well-rounded stats. So I'm going to buy him for 300,000 coins and we're going to whack him into centre midfield. I just need this team to be good enough to win, so I don't have to discard any of them. Now at left wing, we have got 3 incredible record breakers. Starting with Sadio Mane. He holds the record for the fastest ever Premier League hat-trick at just 2 minutes and 56 seconds. A hat-trick in 2 minutes 56 seconds. Vinicius Jr., and he holds the record for being the youngest ever player to score in 2 Champions League finals. And they were both winning Champions League finals. And finally, Neymar Zito, and he holds the record for the most expensive transfer ever when he left Barcelona for PSG in 2017 for 220-something million euros. And you already know which one I'm going for, don't you? Yeah, Vinny Jr., because he's got the highest rated FC card. Team of the Year, 97 rated, 99 pace, 98 dribbling. Vinny Jr. Oh, 9.4 million coins? I don't want to discard him. This team is valued at 26 million coins, and we've still got our final player to go. And we're picking from 4 options. Miroslav Klose, who holds the record, and he has held the record for quite a long time now, for being the World Cup all-time scorer with 16 goals. The last World Cup he scored in was 2014. Nobody's been able to beat that. R9's closest with 15, and if he didn't bust his knee, I reckon he would have broken it. Erling Haaland, the first ever player to score a hat-trick in 3 consecutive home Premier League games. The fastest player to ever score 40 Champions League goals. It only took him 35 games. The fastest player to score 100 goals in European football, and he's got the record for scoring the most goals in a Premier League season. And the final option at striker, And the player that I'm going to use is the youngest ever player to win a World Cup, age 17, 249 days. He's the youngest ever goal scorer in a World Cup final. And he has the most World Cup wins with 3 trophies. 3 World Cups is unbelievable. Do you know who I'm talking about? It's the late, great Pelé. What a legend. This man invented a lot of the things we do today. And I know he is going to have a banging FC card for me to buy. I'm not sure what he's got. We're going to find out together. He's got a 96 rated card. Oh, a Team of the Year icon. I can't afford him. I got 4 million coins left. Oh, I might be able to afford him. Oh, that's brilliant. I'm going to buy him for 4.2 million coins. Welcome into the team. Now, you may have realized I have all 21 million coins of mine in this team and also some very expensive untradables. The team value is over 30 million coins. And now if I lose this game, I will be discarding 1 player from this expensive team for every goal I lose by. And I'll tell you what Lahm's record was at halftime. All right, then. What are we up against? Ooh, they got a few Evos. Means they play the game. Oh, geez. They're dribbling it around me already. This ain't going to go well, is it? Oh, goal. Pelé. Oh, what a save trap. Where's my centre-backs? Not where they should be. Oh, my word. Oh, that is CR7. Keeping it calm for now. Right, it's half time. So Philipp Lahm's record is mental because he went 1 year and 1 month without giving away 1 foul in the Bundesliga. That's crazy. Come on then, boys. Keep it tight. I'm keeping a clean sheet. Come on. And I am just going to nestle this top into Pelé. I do what I say. Thank you very much, Pelé. You legend. They're in so much trouble. Oh, that, my friends, is absolutely stunning. Oh, what a save, Casillas. I'll tell you what, if I concede a goal, I'll discard a player. Yeah, every goal I concede, I'll discard a player. On top of if I lose. Ah, that, my friends. You're cooked, mate. No, do not let them score. Do not let them score. Oh, my word. 8 minutes. Come on. Clean sheet. Messi needs to score. He will. They're done. 5-0. You know what? 87th minute. I'm keeping a clean sheet. I tell you what, as I run the clock down in the last minute, can you like the video? Can you subscribe to the channel? And there's a video on your screen right now. And if you can click that next and watch it, I promise you, you'll absolutely love it.